Now for something completely different.
Hey.
And welcome and make Steve happy. There you go. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday night. And as usually the case on a Tuesday night, the first daily chill of the week. No, not really. We had one. Good to see everybody. Welcome. I'm in the middle of a Snicker Snacker sandwich. Everybody's just one at a time.
We're just gonna watch Steve.
That's what everybody's doing.
Why?
No, Steve and Jeff started doing that one night on our way out of Hollywood Studios.
You know why?
It's great.
You know why Steve's doing it? He's all hopped up on Zebra Dome.
I had to.
Yep. Welcome back, everybody. We're back. Got a lot of stuff to recap. I've got a bunch of merch to show, but I don't have it here tonight. We'll do merch. I've got a special announcement for you. At the end of the stream, special announcement. It'll be tied to the merch ball. There you go. Here. Oh, I'm having a special drink tonight.
Nice.
Hey, it matches those. I got some of those.
My black socks and my yellow shoes.
That's the way to roll. So let's welcome in the chat before I lose track of everything. What's going on? Let's welcome in the chat. Welcome in 100 Acrewood, Martin Memphis, Trigger Jeff, Sean W. That's two different people.
It is two different people. And we know them now. We met them.
We know them. Vicky Gillespie, welcome in. Nicole Happy Taunt, Diana Murphy, Diana Murphy. Welcome. Teresa Suara, welcome. Jan S. Disney, hello, beautiful Jan. Thank you. Let's see. Mary Gritchmas, hi, welcome in. It's just going to start playing again. Jason Thibodeau, welcome.
There you go.
Samantha Lowe, hello, Sam. Good to see you. Let's see. There's Christine Hickman, my secret Santa that I've still got my stuff sitting here. Thank you, Christine. Disneyland fan, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. We got Kenneth H. What's up, sir? All good, sir. Appreciate you very much. Nicole Happy Haunt. Katie Phillips, welcome in. There she is, and there she is. Hey, beautiful. The Daisy Duck to my Donald Duck. The pal to my park pal. The cream cheese frosting to my red bundt cake. That was amazing. And the no, I can't say that. What was that? I can't remember what that was. Stuck in a head now. I'm going to say no, I can't say that either. The Jasmine's not Aladdin. I'm trying to think of
I can say it.
Drink, the name of the drink that we had at oh. Remember what the name was.
I know which drink. I don't know which drink you're talking about. I'm working on a couple hours of sleep. Maybe.
German word for milk is milk.
Nice.
I put chocolate in here, and it's going to be chocolate milk.
Nice.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, I walked in the Caramel Coochie in Germany Pavilion.
He did.
100 Acre Wood, welcome in. I don't know where this is for. Let's see. There's Martin Memphis, Debbie Tudor. We saw Debbie. Welcome in, Debbie. Let's see. There's Steven Super Chat. We're going to get to him. Keith Winter, we met Keith. Good to see you, sir. Howdy. Let's see. There's Dan, Mar, Debbie, 80. Robert Dixon, welcome in. Good to see you. Jeff Biden. Howdy, sir. Hope you're doing well. Our buddy Disney Baker Chris got to hang out with Chris a little while. Robert Dixon, welcome in. Let's see. There's Diana. I'm getting there. Stephen K. Good evening, sir.
I just saw them.
Just saw them.
I saw the K family.
Crystal K.
Here's a little
Younger K. All the K's.
We went to Beaumont.
K family.
Mary Kehoe, if you're watching, hope you're doing well. Jennifer Caruso, welcome in, comrade. Good to see you. Mary Gritchmas is still here. The Bespoke Magic, welcome in. Howdy. Hope you're doing well. Sandy Byers, hello, hello. Baker. Jay Grubbs, howdy, sir. Hope you're doing well. Chris S, welcome in. Mother Coconut is here. Howdy, howdy.
Mother Coconut.
Mother Coconut. You know, Pete, what's up? Good to meet and hang out with Pete and Anne Marie weekend. It was my first time meeting the two of them.
They're awesome people.
They're amazing. Nick D'Ambrosio, welcome in, Nick. We got. We're caught up. Dreamer Deborah, I thought. And Teresa Squara, they got Francisco. That's fun to say. Welcome in, Francisco.
Stephen has an update.
Who?
Stephen K.
Stephen K.
Here, I'll put it up there for you. You can read it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good.
I didn't know she was in the hospital. Glad she's home, Steven.
She said last night that today was her first day in a while that she gets to eat solid food again.
Oh,
Sweet.
yay.
That's awesome. Bill Steffen, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? But Kay will be welcome in. There is Streamer Deborah. Good to see you. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I think I got Rob Law. Welcome. You. Welcome in, everybody. Howdy.
Get Samantha.
Sorry?
Did you get Samantha?
Samantha Lowe? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam.
All right, we got some super chats. We got Tigger Jeff Sean W with the $4.99 floating hippos. And then Kay Wilby with the $4.99 running hippo. Eddie Phillips with the $4.99 floating hippos. Diane Murphy with the $5 floating hippos. Jason Thibodeau with the $5 running hippos. These hippos are in motion tonight. Kenneth H.
People missed the hippo song.
Yep.
Even though we were all singing it in person, other people missed it.
Here we go. It's a hippo marathon.
Hippopotamus, hippopotamus, hippopotamus. Ow! I'm a hippopotamus. I like swimming, but I'm dangerous. If you get too close to me, I might just bite your feet. Oh. I'm a hippopotamus. I'm fat and dangerous. If you don't understand, I might just bite your hand.
He goes something like hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Talk about biting your hand if you get too close. Anyways.
We didn't get around to filming a new version of that, Steve.
I did not. Dang it.
We'll get to
it.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. I've got some other people I need to thank too. I need to let me go here and pull this up. I need to thank where do I go back to? Here we go. I need to thank Nick D'Ambrosio. Thank you, Nick. Kenneth H. Jeff Condon. And Trip Billy for the PayPals during the trip. Thanks. Bless y'all also so much for the PayPals. They did help a lot on this trip. And thank you. I'm going to play some hippos for those too. We're just going to hippo it out.
Did you get the super chat?
The super chat?
There's one at the top too.
Oh, there's another one. Mama Debbie Burnfeld. That one came in.
Debbie
with the $20 victory hippo. Thank you, Debbie. I got Debbie hugs this weekend, and that
Debbie hugs were awesome.
Yeah, we got Debbie hugs.
Debbie smiles and Debbie hugs. Here we go. It's all the other hippos.
Hippopotamus, hippopotamus, hippopotamus. Ow! I'm a hippopotamus. I like swimming, but I'm dangerous. If you get too close to me, I might just bite your feet. I'm a hippopotamus. I'm fat and dangerous. If you don't understand, I might just bite your hand.
Put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh.
Debbie deserves something special. There you go, Debbie.
Oh, hands down the best. Best one.
I got treats to try.
I do too.
Like they're
Duck.
all over the place, and I don't even know what I should try and what I shouldn't try. I know one that I'm going to try though.
I know what I'm going to try first.
I'm going to try this first. Let me see what you're going to try first.
I'm going to try this first.
Because these came in right before Magic Night of Hope, and then I wasn't here, and then I got back here, and I'm just ready.
Yes. I have to tell a story first.
Okay.
Here's the story. There was a certain item up for bid at Magical Night of Hope.
There was?
That I bid on a couple of times, and I kept getting outbid. Ray Missouri, welcome in, Ray.
What was it? The Jeff Bluey picture?
No, got to meet Ray and Maggie this weekend. Awesome people.
Ray and Maggie are always awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Lala's here too. Hey, Lala, welcome in. Got to hug Lala for the first time in forever. Well,
did you? Oh yeah, we went to
Donna's.
Anyway.
Suzanne, hey Suzanne, good to see you, dear. Nick Young, welcome in. Nick, howdy. Everybody's popping in. Julie McCowan, welcome in. Amy, AJC Magic TV, hello, Amy. So I bid a few times on this item, and it just kept going, and it was out of my reach, and I was very upset that I missed out on this item. But it was a box full of chocolates from the UK.
Oh,
therapy. Yes.
I know who got that box of chocolates.
After the event, I found out who got that box of chocolates because they were proudly walking around with it. And it was a very lovely family until I found out who won it. And then I wasn't too happy with that family. But anyway. Stephen K. See, there.
Yeah.
Yep. Won it. And then Sunday for the meetup, I fussed at him. Maybe not. But anyway, Sunday at the meetup, he brought me 2 things out of the box. And so I'm going to try one of them tonight.
Nice.
He did. When I saw Calvin, I said, "You eat all that chocolate?" He goes, "No, we gave Dad Build some."
Yeah. This is Cadbury Whisper.
Oh, man. So jealous of you right now.
I don't know what it is, but we're going to try it. I'm going to get hopped up on sugar tonight. When I finish my story about the trip, you'll understand why I need to be hopped up on sugar. Jeanette Sebastian Crab, welcome in. Hello.
You did have a comment though. Rob Law wanted to know if asked if Angie is still in the bush.
She's not. We're not sure where she is at the moment. I hope she's not in the bush.
She's no, she's probably, she might be doing her usual workout and then shower thing. So
if she's doing a workout and shower after this weekend, she's taking it to a whole new level. I would say congratulations. Here's our whisper bar.
Oh, Chris, you're in for a treat.
Oh, okay. Not what I expected at all. That's silky.
Yep.
Tim Ripple, welcome in, bud. Okay. There's your cross section. So this is basically milk chocolate with like a fluffy inner chocolate. And it's just oh God, that's good. Abby Rebecca, welcome in. Nick Young, howdy. That's amazing. Thank you,
Nick,
Stephen
I
and
do want to
Crystal.
apologize. I'll apologize. We can't take Angie anywhere.
You can't. No. There's Crystal K. Welcome in, Crystal.
I just saw Crystal too.
Yeah. These are amazing. Thank y'all so much for sharing. I'm gonna have to save that because I've got some other things here I want to try tonight.
I just left the Cave family, and I gotta show you what they got me.
Yes.
You know, they didn't have to do anything, but you know how much I love Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
And puzzles and all the other stuff. And I had that box one game, you know, Chris. That it's for one person. It's like an escape room thing for one person.
VP, what's up?
Oh, there's box 2.
Oh my!
Wow.
I got a whole new adventure to go out.
That's cool.
Oh, I can already tell things are going to happen in this box. Anyways,
that's awesome.
Steven likes this as much as I do, so yeah, it was a really sweet gift. Thank you, guys.
VP's here. Welcome in, VP. It was good to see. We got to catch up with VP for a few minutes the other
Got
night.
to hug VP and
Eileen.
the still not pregnant Mylene.
Still not pregnant, Mylene.
Still not pregnant. It's my bad. It was a year ago.
But was it only a year ago?
No. How old's your grandkid? It was about 8 months longer than that.
VP's got one of those hugs that he almost picks you up off of the ground when he hugs you.
You think he's hugging from the front, but he might be hugging you from the back. It's just
he's hugging everywhere.
He's come here.
It's like Python hugs with VP. It was good to meet. Yeah, Tigger, Jeff, Sean. It was good to meet. I had always wondered, was that one person? What was?
We know it's two people now.
I think
we know it's two people.
Yeah, I think I knew it was multiples because I think they say we sometimes.
Okay, maybe they do. Maybe I didn't catch that.
But maybe I missed. Maybe you know what? Maybe I was looking too much into it. And then I got one question I didn't ask him. Is it Tigger Jeff and Sean W, or is it Tigger Jeff and Tigger Sean W?
Oh, I didn't think to ask that question.
I didn't either. It's a hyphenated question.
That is a good question.
I didn't even think to ask that, but here we go.
Hit my line 1-800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, buddy.
Jeff, did you, without giving things away, did you eat there?
Did I eat where?
I know where. Did you eat there?
I did eat there.
Was it good?
Oh, it was so good.
I don't want to hear anymore. Just shut up.
So good.
Jeff got the shirt.
That's all I wanted.
Did get the shirt.
Oh, man.
Did you do what you were thinking you were going to do yesterday?
I feel like I have a QR code on my chest.
Sure looks like it.
Mm-hmm. So did you do today what you said you might be doing today?
I might do it tomorrow. I didn't have any spots today.
Oh,
there's your answer. It's Tigger Jeff and Sean W is a Stitch fan. So it's Tigger Jeff, Sean W.
So Tigger Jeff and Stitch Sean.
Can we scan you? Is that a QR code?
Who's the one that types the most then? Is it Jeff or is it Sean?
I think they take turns.
Or is it Tigger?
Because
and I'm trying to remember. Sean was the taller one, right?
No.
Sean
Short.
Sean's a short one.
Whoa. Sean's the more vertically challenged one.
Steve, us short people don't mind being called short. It is what it is.
Crystal.
We know we're short.
We might go back tomorrow for dinner too.
So, wait. What did I just ask you? What did you just say? Did I just say is Jeff the tall one?
Jeff is the tall one.
Didn't I say is Jeff the tall one? You said no. Sean's the short one.
No,
you said is Sean the tall one?
Was the tall one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I had it backwards. Yeah. So Sean, was the vocal one that introduced us first.
Jeff is the taller one. Sean does most of the typing.
No, I know it's going on with Steve.
Jeff is the taller. What'd you say, Angie? Or Angela?
I said, I don't know what's up with you tonight.
I've had a lot of food,
Like,
a
all
lot
sorts
of
of
sugar.
confusion.
I'm going to try something else. Look at this.
Did you have a lot of zebra domes? Are you all
Yeah.
rummed up?
I had two was all.
Dude.
Dude, they had all that's a little Debbie Crank, and I can't eat it.
Eat it. Eat it.
You licked it.
Yes.
I tried.
Yes.
One Mr. Kenneth H. Sent something to me very sweet. I love chocolate covered cherries. And Jeff and I were arguing about chocolate covered cherries.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this is, but it says milk chocolate cherry confit au chocolat on the back of it.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
whatever that is.
Biz singers.
From Paris in the USA from like
Wow.
150 years ago. Actually, it's long. Oh, wow. Paris in the 1600s, USA in 1845. So we're going to eat a chocolate. Got a
Ghost
sticker
host,
on
both
it.
man.
Hang on. How do you get this thing off here?
Yeah, let me do that.
Are you planning on sleeping on that bed tonight?
It's not as bad as it looks. It's only the first 2 feet that has stuff on it.
It's pretty
Behind it,
bad.
there's nothing. Those are blankets and pillows. So, anyways,
He only sleeps on 2 feet of the bed, Jeff.
You
Do what?
don't sleep with blankets.
okay. We get inside. Ooh, they're individual little cups. It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup,
Oh.
but not. I wonder if I should do like a cross section bite of this, but is it going to like be full of liquid and it's just going to drip down my chin and all over the place?
I hope so.
I hope so. Here we go. We'll find out.
All right, let's do it and see what happens.
That's not what she said.
Uh-oh. That didn't go as planned. I bit into it and it split on the other side.
Oh.
So now we can. Oh, yummy here. You know, look. Oh, look at that. It's full of juice.
I have those in the
Oh,
trunk.
that's
Now I
good.
get to get them.
That's really good.
That's what she said.
Now we got to test the chocolate.
Mm.
It just feels wrong.
No, feels greatly right. I got a Christmas card from Sebastian the Crab today. That's really good.
Well, Cole says she wants to sleep. I'm not gonna say it. See, that could have turned out very badly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, spell it right.
These are way better than the ones I usually get. These might be the best ones I've ever had. Mm. So I don't know this company. Is this a famous company? Handcrafted chocolate. Oh, they're chocolatiers. I will. These are pretty incredible, Kenneth. Thank you.
I got an ornament.
Did I get Vicky's card?
Show
yet?
it. I gotta see it. Oh yeah. I saw
Oh,
it.
nice.
That's cute.
This is it's solid metal.
Wow.
On the back it's got the other 3 parts and fireworks. This one was only $19.99. There are pins more expensive than this huge ornament.
Exactly.
Mm.
Mhm.
So I was like, heck yeah, I'm getting that. I like
Did you tell Steve what we got at Disney Springs, Chris?
Where did we get at Disney Springs?
What'd you get at Springs without me?
We went and we washed our hands.
Oh, we washed our hands. We
Oh.
bought. Yeah,
Yeah,
me
you
and
did tell me.
Listen, Steve. I don't know if you know this or not. So they were like 2 for what were they? 2 for what, Chris?
70.
2 for 70? 2 for
And
70.
I do know this only because Chris told me, but carry on because it's an awesome thing that I did not know.
So they're 2%. Then you have a DVC discount on top of that. 20%.
That's not what he told me.
What?
He told me you get 10% with AP and you can stack it with your DVC to get another 5%.
No, we get 20% with the DVC.
So it's 20, just a straight 20% with DVC.
20% with DVC.
And only 10% with AP.
Yes.
I got to quit showing them my AP. Oh, yeah. Is it because they're over at the Grand Floridian?
No, we didn't get it at the Grand Floridian. We got it.
We got it at Springs.
It took it to 60. It was like $64 for 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well,
it was $61 and change.
61 and change
after tax.
So don't tell Abby, but that's what she's getting.
Because they would be $14 off, which would take it down to $56, and then it comes back up for tax.
With tax, yeah. I thought that was a great deal, though.
That is a great deal. I have the orange vanilla one still. I've been milking it. Nicole got it for me last year.
Jeff asked the lady how long one of those jars lasts.
I've had mine for over a year, and it's excellent.
That's what she said.
That's what, yeah.
But I plan on using it on other body parts, so it might run out a little quicker.
It's a deep clean.
My feet.
It's a deep clean for sure.
My feet.
Welcome in, Abigail.
All right, I'm gonna have another one. Kenneth, those are amazing. Thank you very much. Hello.
I have some other things I'm gonna try.
I do too, but I don't want to. I want to keep eating these cherries. Ow. That was the hippo sound.
Sounds like it.
All right. As I said, I'll have some breaking news for you closer to the end of the stream about all the merch. But tonight it's about the treats, and we're going to dive into the trip recap shortly too. But I want to start out with some of these treats. So this, my first ever gingerbread shingle.
You didn't eat that yet?
I haven't eaten it yet. We got this over at Beach Club. And I have been anxiously wanting to try one of these gingerbread shingles for years. So I've got one.
What one did you get, though? It's a big deal.
I got the one at the Beach Club, whatever one that is.
Is that the chocolate one?
It's got chocolate on it.
I think that's the chocolate one.
Snowflakes.
What do you mean? The one over at Grand Floridian has chocolate on it too.
No,
God, it smells so good.
Every shingle at each location is different.
This smells amazing.
Well, we can't smell it.
It's like Christmas.
I can if we go in the other room and unpack a bag.
Alyssa, Neil, welcome in, Neil. Good to see you.
Pete, I have heard the one at the Contemporary is the best.
Here we go.
Tea freeze. Oh, he's back.
Wow. That's a lot softer than I expected it to be. That's really good. That's good. That makes me disappointed that I didn't go to all the other ones. That's good.
I know one of them has a dark chocolate one. One of them has, I think, a sea salt caramel one, maybe. One of them's just straight up gingerbread.
This kind of tastes like dark chocolate to me.
That probably is dark chocolate. I think that is because I think when I went there first, I got the orange cranberry muffin.
Yeah.
And I believe they told me that was the dark chocolate one. Then I went over to Boardwalk, and I think they have the regular one.
The Contemporary one has the gold leaf on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone should have auctioned off a half dozen shingles for Give Kids World. That would have made some serious. I bet it would.
Female.
That was good. That was really good.
I gotta take a picture of this card real quick.
Screwdriver done.
So ironically, I saw Jay Nashville tonight. She getting ready to leave, go home, whatever. But I got her card in the mail today too.
Nice.
But I didn't know it was from her to start with, so I started reading this card, and it just stops. It's like she started writing and got like interrupted or whatever, and it didn't finish her sign it, so I didn't know who it was from until I luckily I knew her name from the envelope. But I told her I was going to take a picture and send it to her. So.
Yeah, I got some cards too during the meetup. I'm going to show some of those and talk about those during the merch stream because those are all in the house. Not going to lie. I walked in last night, had to unload the car last night when I got home, or this morning when I got home. And everything is still sitting in the living room. I haven't opened up a single suitcase, a bag, anything.
Because I think you got home about the same time I got back to the Atlanta airport.
I finally got home, got the car unloaded, got everything sorted out about 3:00 in the morning. So it was a long day. And I'm going to work the trip backwards. I'm going to tell you because I feel like there's something I need to fill some people in on. I'm going to start at the back end of the trip instead of the front end, and then we're going to go back to the front end and talk about the whole trip. But Zanlax, welcome in. Hello, Spotty.
You may have had to use a little more band-aids than
I heard.
Theo Sam Eagle, welcome in. Good to see you. So I was I left out yesterday. I left Pop Century where we were staying at about 3:00 yesterday and started the drive home, which normally is about 9.5 hours, somewhere around there. I was texting or calling Mom a couple of times to give her updates as I was coming along. I gave her a call when I crossed from Florida into Georgia. Everything was fine. I crossed into South Carolina from Georgia, and my brother answered the phone, and I told him where I was and how the traffic was going and that sort of thing. And he said, "Okay, well, this was about 9:30 when I talked to him." He said, "Okay, well, just to let you know, I'm getting ready to take Dad to the ER." So, took Dad to the ER. I got home, like I said, about 3 a.m. They had decided they were going to admit him, and so I slept a little while and got up early this morning and headed back down to the hospital and have been there all day. So I haven't got anything unpacked, and that's why I don't have merch to show tonight because I didn't have time to grab all of that stuff. So I've got cookies here though that we're going to try.
From who?
So I'm going to go ahead. Sorry.
Except from who?
These are cookies from the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Oh.
I'm going to try all the cart cookies. Thank you all so much. Dad is Dad's doing okay. They had to give him 3 units of blood today, and they were in the ER up until we were sitting in the ER all day. They took him in last night when they got there. They had decided that they were going to admit him, like I said, about 2:00 this morning. And we were still sitting in the yard until about 4:30, 5 o'clock today when they finally moved us to a real room. We hadn't seen a doctor or nurse really all day long until we got up to the room, and then they've been all over him running tests and checks and everything. So hopefully we'll find out something soon, but no real updates right now. But yeah, there you go.
Well, we're all
appreciate
praying for you, Chris.
I appreciate it very much. It's yeah. Anyway, that's all I'm going to go into that right now. Let's rewind now. We'll go back to the first of the trip. Snickerdoodle went down. I appreciate all the comments in the chat too. Snickerdoodle went down Sunday and had some relaxing time before everybody started arriving all of a sudden. Hatbox Ghost, Jerry, welcome in. Good to see you. And then Angie, Sparkly Pink, showed up Wednesday. And then I showed up Thursday, got there about 5:30 Thursday.
Just in time for 50s prime time.
Just in time for 50s prime time.
You showed up like 30 seconds behind me. I was like, I thought you had been there for hours.
Steve walked up and started to hug Snickerdoodle and Angie, and I just stood behind him like I'd been there the whole time.
It was almost like he was strutting his way up, too. He was like swaggering back and forth. And I just assumed he had been there for hours.
And Gilnick, welcome in, and it was Spaceship Ears. Hey, John, good to see you. It was good to meet John this week.
Yeah,
Mark Langenkamp, too. Howdy,
Mark was there.
So I'll touch on that in a minute, Steve, since you brought that up. This trip was the first time I've walked in the park in a very long time, not using a scooter.
It was awesome. He walks in with his kicking shoes and these long pants, this big hoodie and his hat on. And I mean, he was strutting his way in there. Like he owned the place.
That's not true, but it felt good to walk around. So we went and did 50s prime time. That was a lot of fun. We had our cousin was
Whitney.
Whitney, that was it. I was thinking Wanda, but it was Whitney.
That was cousin Whitney.
Yeah, she's the redhead, not soft-spoken one.
She
is great.
Angie had on a first-time button, and I had on a birthday button, and so Whitney made us do things. We had to do the chicken dance.
All three of you had to do it.
All three of
us had to do the chicken dance.
I sent it to you. I filmed it. Here, Chris, let me send it to you on Instagram. See if it'll go through.
Whitney also made us hats.
Yeah.
I didn't take a picture of my own, but here's Angie in her princess hat. There's Angie and Snickerdoodle. I don't know why my camera's so red tonight. And she made me I think it said birthday boy or birthday or something hat for me to wear. And she brought out a like one of the little tiny cupcakes with a candle and no, it was a regular cupcake with candle. And had everybody sing happy birthday cha 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 to me, which wasn't embarrassing at all. That was good. I ordered off the kids menu, so that was fun. I got the grilled chicken and mac and cheese.
Hey, two of us finished our food.
These two.
The other two, Angie brought Ziploc bags to take everything back with her.
She did, and then she didn't take it.
She did.
She left the gravy there. She left the everything.
Yep. Let me see if this
Oh, I gotta send Jay that picture.
that's a little bit better. So that was good. I'd never last time I'd been to 50s primetime, I got the pot roast, which I liked. I learned like that Angie's not here to defend herself. I don't know why she's not here, but she's not. Yeah. So let me see if this can help with this problem. That's a little bit better. So Snickerdoodle had the fried chicken, and Snackerdoodle had the pot roast, of course.
A little bit of pot roast with his pepper.
Yeah.
It wasn't that much pepper.
Yeah.
Angie also got the pot roast.
Angie got the pot roast.
Off of my recommendation.
She did.
And I think she liked it.
From there, we headed out to go to ride Tower of Terror. We met up and saw Pete and Preston and Mama Debbie and John Spaceship Ears and Casey from Casey's Corner. Got to say hey to them and get a Mama Debbie hug. And, we watched one of the projection shows on the theater.
Not the cartoon one, not the animated one.
No, the one about movies. It was nice, John. Good to see you. All I know is Angie did not need any Ziploc bags at the margarita stand. No, she did not.
You know, Pete.
Did not need them at Trader Sam's either.
She did not. She didn't need them for the drinks at 50s prime time or the drinks at place
or Tambu Lounge.
So
or Tambu Lounge.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
We ended up over after we talked to them for a little while. We went over to ride Tower of Terror. It was my second time riding that ride. Angie's first time, of course. I feel like I should pull these pictures up. Let me see if I can pull some of these pictures up.
Jeez. Angie. She made some of the greatest ride photo pictures.
She makes some great.
Listen, she had a great time.
She did.
She had a great time.
Try. Well, all but the last night.
The Bushwee incident.
The Bushwee incident? Is that what we're calling it?
Angie tried to take a Bushwee. She went a little bit too hard.
She went a little too overboard.
Yeah.
She did.
We need her to come in and tell the story.
Here's our ride picture from Tower of Terror. Let me go full screen on this puppy. We'll go here, present. Riding this was Snickerdoodle, myself, and Angie. We were on the front row. And then behind us was Steve and Nathaniel Bells that came out and hung out with us.
He had just gotten there to the parks, walked in, and I said, "Hey, we're in line for whatever."
Here is our. I have no idea what Angie is doing in this. Here you go. This is Angie right here. Of course, there's me.
Oh, I know what she's doing. She's holding on for dear life to your arm.
She was. Yeah. Yeah.
Was she wearing ears that day? She might have been holding on to her ears.
She'd already taken them off.
They were already off.
I may have been laughing way too hard at the two people next to me.
You were.
I heard Dad Bill's giggling again.
Look,
Angie was funny.
there
though.
was a lot of that went on.
Yeah, she was like grabbing his arm, like holding on for dear life.
It was that was a fun ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one, it didn't feel like it was going to end either, because we went all the way down at one point and it stopped.
Which made it great.
And I thought the ride was over, and then all of a sudden it shot us all the way back up again.
I love when it does that.
It was good.
I love when it does stuff like that.
So that was good. So that was after we rode that, then the park was closed. Park's closed, and somebody had a reservation with us to go to Olga's at 9:30 after the park was closed.
Yeah.
And 4 of us were there.
4 of us were there. One of us was not.
One of us was not. And I got the phone call after Tower of Terror, after the park was closed. It said, "Where you guys at?" I said, "We're going to Olga's."
You had an invite.
Yeah. I said, "Did you make it in?" He got, "No." All right, I'm going to head over.
So at 9:30,
and magically somehow
he disappeared.
Magically somehow they let him in.
9:30, somebody.
Why don't we let Jeff, because there was stages to getting him in. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
They let me in the Hollywood Studios at 9:40 at night.
Park closed at 9.
I had to find a security guard. I'm like, "Can I get through security?" They're like, "The park closed at 9. It's 9:40. It's like 40 minutes after the park closes." I'm like, "Well, I have a reservation at Olga's." So I showed him the reservation, and they said, "Okay." So they let me through security. He goes, "I can't guarantee you they're going to let you in the gate." And I talked them into letting me in. So they let me in.
You said they had to boot up like
what they did to let you in.
They had to open up a stall so I could scan in. Like they were all covered up. They were all like covered up for the night. So they had to uncover one, then they had to reactivate it with the phone thing, and it was crazy.
It was, and then Jeff came running across the park and met us over in Galaxy's Edge. I don't think he had used the dunny in like 4 days. He was desperate for a bathroom.
I had to pee.
He goes, as we checked in, he's like, "I gotta go to the bathroom." We said, "Go, you got time." He didn't have much time.
So we went into Olga's, and we stood around the bar. This is, let me go here. Let me show.
Memes were made.
Can I show it?
I don't care.
I don't want. No, that's all right.
Oh, that would be funny if you did.
No, I can't show it.
So in other words, memes were made by Jeff of me.
Yep.
Who eats Jello with Pop Rocks at a bar?
I did. That's what I got. It was I didn't want to drink, so I got Jello.
This is the drink that Angela and I got, and it's got like dry ice or something in the bottom, and it just bubbles the whole time and fizzes.
It's been fizz.
It made a tornado like in the drink.
It was really
very
good.
Bubbly. It's so
Really?
good. It's my favorite drink. That Olga's.
It was full. We had drank about half of it at that point, but it was really good. I started to order the fuzzy tauntaun, and I ended up going with that after I.
Isn't that what Angie ordered?
Angie got the fuzzy
tauntaun.
She complained about it the whole time.
Did she really?
Yeah.
I was busy on the other end. I didn't see it.
We kind of noticed.
Here, this is a good one. Let me show this one. Here we are at Nathaniel took that one for us.
Oh yeah, for the Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Well, we were trying to beat the traffic because Phantasmic just let out.
Yeah.
So we were getting ready to try to take our picture, and we got it snapped in real quick, and then we realized, oh no, we didn't really get the Tower of Terror in there.
Yeah.
So we had to rush back and do it again with the people running around.
So there was that. Not gonna lie, this where was it? Yeah, I tried to take the first attempt. It didn't turn out well with me trying to take it as a selfie with us, but yeah, there we go. Friday was,
And then those two on the end started doing the Epcot dance in the middle of Hollywood Studios.
That's true.
I was already doing it this morning, or earlier today. Jeff, he played it like 4 times.
I've been practicing.
Yes,
We did get some pretty good empty park photos.
Listen, we got some shoes that we're gonna dance in, guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like that one.
Oh.
We were all walking out.
Cool.
Did you get the one? Did I send you the one we took in front?
I don't think I did get that one.
That's depressing. Well, I haven't sent you any of the photos that I took, so never mind.
I was sending people pictures today.
You were.
Did you airdrop me, Jeff?
Yeah, I airdropped it to you.
Got it.
Okay. Friday was Epcot day, and so we there's a story there. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Jeff.
The loveliness of Disney transportation.
Yeah, so we went to get on the Skyliner. We got in line for the Skyliner. We're waiting for the Skyliner. The Skyliner is moving very slowly. Every once in a while, it keeps stopping, and they start it back up slowly, and then it stops, and they start it back up slowly. Stacy Rogers, welcome in. And finally, this woman comes up behind us and says, we're going to have to shut down the Skyliner if your group will go to the front of Pop Century. I don't know if that's the resort you're staying at, but if you'll go to the front there, I've got 2 buses coming over. You'll get on the very first one if you head right on over there. She said, I've got 2 more that are going to Art of Animation, but I've already sent some people over there. So if you'll head over to the one at Pop, they'll get you right over there. So, okay. So we go back because we'd been at the front of Pop to get their cups filled and to get breakfast or whatever. So we go back from the Skyliner back to the front of Pop. Bus finally shows up. I thought, they'll just take us to Epcot. No, they took us from Pop to Caribbean Beach for us to get back on the Skyliner, take the Skyliner back to Epcot.
That makes sense.
It made a lot of sense.
Yep.
So, we finally get into Epcot. We're all kind of frustrated with the morning so far a little bit.
Way too long.
Huh?
Took way too long to get us there.
It took way too long to get there. But we got in, went over. First ride Angie rides at Epcot is Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Yes.
Because it was pretty much a walk on.
Yes.
We did that. We were going to go ride Living with the Land, and it had like a 45-minute wait.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Did you get on Soarin'?
We were going to do
No,
that.
because it had a 55-minute wait.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we went over and did Spaceship Earth, which had like a 5-minute wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tracks. It doesn't make any sense.
Got right on that.
Yeah, so she got to go thank the Phoenicians and smell Rome burning.
Yep.
Very nice.
Rode that. We went over to where'd we go from there? Can't remember everything.
Friday's the only day I didn't see you.
We had Guardians.
Yeah, I got Guardians. So he rode Guardians for the second time.
Yep. Angela was able to sing Guardians for us that morning. So after we got off Spaceship Earth, we went over and walked around the Creation store a little bit. We went over to, we looked around a little bit, and then we went over and rode Guardians because it was right at about our time then. My second time with that ride. So here's my official verdict. My daughter is currently down there with her college football team for a bowl game on Friday. Nice, Jay Grubbs. Sweet. We got Disco Inferno for our song. I liked the song. Thought it was a good one for it. The ride went better this time than it did the first time. I still don't think this is on my must-do rides.
I agree, Chris.
Meanwhile, it's still my favorite.
I didn't get sick on it this time. I didn't get sick like I did last time on it this time. I didn't feel great after I got off of it, but I was okay. But it's still okay. I've done that. I don't know that I need to do this every time.
I agree.
No more, they're not doing the Christmas music this time because I think too many people didn't like it last time. So
Really interesting.
Do they do it during Jollywood? They might only do it during Jollywood now.
Jollywood's over at a different park.
Oh, that's right. That would be a false statement then.
Is there a ride picture? You know what, Suzanne? I don't think
there
I
is
got
a ride picture.
I saw the ride picture.
No, I didn't.
There is a ride picture.
I don't think I
I
got
have the ride picture.
Somebody showed it to me.
I have the ride picture.
Oh, wait, I do have the ride picture.
Angela showed it to me.
No, I got the pictures outside, but I didn't get the ride picture.
I have the ride picture.
Somebody's got the ride picture.
I have the ride
Somebody
picture.
show us the ride picture.
I'm trying to pull it up.
After we left there, we went over to the Odyssey, and I got us all of the snacks that are at the Odyssey to try.
Really?
So we got the mint wreath cookie thing, the red velvet bundt cake, the apple crumb cake pie.
Oh, that sounds good.
Caramel apple crumb pie. Oh, here.
Oh, we got a ride picture. Is that Chris with his hands up?
No, that's Snickerdoodle.
No, that's me with my hands up.
Oh, it's all blurry. I can't tell who's who.
It's blurry. Send it to me, babe. Let me see if I can pull it up on this.
Okay. I had already saved it because I thought I sent it to her.
Send it to me on Instagram if you don't mind. It'll be easier on the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the apple one, the mint wreath, the red velvet bundt cake. We got the salted caramel spaceship Earth cookie.
That's been good in the past.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was so good.
And wasn't there another cookie? Maybe not.
Was the mint wreath thing a
No,
cookie?
it was the cookies, the little donut thingy, and the apple crumb thing, and the bundt cake.
And the bundt cake. And then we got the peppermint cocoa with peppermint schnapps. Hot cocoa with peppermint. That was really good. If you get that, I recommend stirring it because all of the peppermint schnapps goes to the bottom. So stir that up. But it was very good. The caramel apple crumb pie was really good. It would be better if it was heated because they serve it kind of cold.
No.
Yes. If it was heated, it would be 10 out of 10. The Spaceship Earth salted caramel cookie, I really liked that. That was good. It had like some sort of caramel frosting in between its layers. It was good. The red velvet bundt cake was amazing. Angie even liked it, and she doesn't like cream cheese.
I don't either.
She liked it a lot. And then the mint wreath. Okay. I will say I love oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, now we can see who's with you. Is that Ronnie?
Single rider or
He's a
somebody.
single
Oh,
rider.
it looks like Ronnie Doofilly.
Yep. There you go.
So you got me totally rocking out to Disco Inferno.
Yes, you look happy.
And
Chris
Angie's
looks-
just Angie's
She's
praying to
terrified.
tip over
That's how Angie rode every ride right there.
Pretty
Eyes
much.
closed, scream. And then Chris just
Chris
looks
just
annoyed.
looks. He looks
I'm
so
here for the
amused.
ride.
Chris
looks a
just
lot like your
looks so
Dreamlight-
amused.
That looks like a lot like your Dreamlight Valley character right there.
It kind of does. The mint wreath thing, Steve. The two of them are not into mint.
Yes.
I love mint stuff.
Same.
This has way too much mint in it.
Oh, really?
It is overpoweringly.
So,
mint.
like, what is it, Chris? Is it like a brownie or?
No, it's like a almost like a gingerbread cookie, and then it's got like this mousse. It's on top. That's all I can. It's kind of like a firm mousse. And it tastes like it's. I've used mint flavored toothpaste that is less minty than.
Oh.
It was like, yeah, it was a lot of mint. Highly recommend the Spaceship Earth cookie. Highly recommend the apple crumb thing and the red velvet. The rest of it was just, but I was glad we tried it all. So that was our reviews there. At that point, Jeff and Zach showed up and met up with us, and we headed over towards Beer Garden for our candlelight dinner and show. And Jersey Mike and Rhonda showed up and dined with us, and that was a really good meal.
So good. Nice little dinner and a show.
Jeff was not happy because they didn't have his beets.
Oh,
They changed out the beats.
you're so old. Beads?
Gotta
Sorry,
stay regular, Steve.
That was the one. That
Me and
was
my
the one.
Metamucil.
My mom eats beads. Chris, did they
Angie and
have
her wine.
Christmas?
Angie did have the wine, of course.
Did they have the Christmas thing? They played the
Kelly had
Christmas.
6 glasses of wine.
Only 6.
She only had 6 glasses of wine.
She was there to enjoy herself. She didn't have to drive.
But we did find out, Jeff, that with the dining package, you get an alcoholic drink with your meal.
You certainly do. Not
Which is-
6. Not 6.
Not 6.
You get 1.
So I had the Schofferhofer, and that was really good. I ate way too much, and I was hurting when we went to leave there. But it was so good. That I love that place. That is, God, it was so good.
Did they play the Christmas songs with the band?
They did. I've got some recordings that I may show. Let's see. I might be able to show them now. Actually, let me go back up here. Oh, we did walk through the Moana area. That was all three of us. I think all three of us our first time walking through the Moana water area. That was kind of cool.
What did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. It's yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of videos. Here we go. Let me download this. And where'd it go? Oh, wait.
It sounded like it.
Yep. Let me stop and present again.
Yeah, this was so cool.
The waiter ducked in there at the end as he was coming around to do something.
Yeah.
He just leans in and it was hilarious.
It was like a total Mr. Bean moment.
It was, yeah.
That wasn't even our waiter, though.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it a little weirder.
Well, wasn't that the bell guy?
It was. That's the next one I was going to play because I recorded a good bit of him. And that's where he played a good bit of Christmas music here. Let me go there.
There's just so many fun places to eat in Epcot.
Yeah. This is such a great place to eat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really do need to like German food, though. There's some unique flavors on the bar, but they do have stuff for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have your Wiener Schnitzel. They have your beets, apparently, except that night. They have all your sauerkraut.
2 different types of brats or sausages, whatever you want to call it. The meatballs. I didn't get the meatballs this time. Those were really good. Yeah. So, let me go here. Yeah. So that was really good. I had the salmon. I love the salmon there. They had some roasted chicken that was amazing. Anyway, all of it was good. Ethan enjoyed all the meatballs there, then threw up all night. I didn't do that, Suzanne, but I did feel sick afterwards. I ate way too much. And then from there we went over and did the candlelight with Ralph Macchio. My first time ever seeing that in person.
Danielson. And I heard, man, I hear all about Tanner being there as well. And that he's like, I love that kid as an actor. He's not a kid, but and I the one night I wasn't with you guys.
Yep. Yeah, so the kid that plays Robbie. Yeah, the kid that plays Robbie and the chick that plays Sam.
And he's also on somebody. He's also in Designated Survivor. I like him as an actor.
I think Jeff got his picture with him.
I did.
I heard Jennifer Caruso tried, but she didn't even know who he was.
She didn't even know who he was.
She didn't know who he was. She had to be told later.
I have a picture of me telling Tanner.
I heard it got quiet, and you said, "Don't sign her, don't take a picture with her. She doesn't even know who you are."
Then Jeff embarrassed Jennifer Caruso.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So we saw him the next morning at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I know.
He happened to ride Tiana's right in front of us. There's Jeff's picture.
Wait, is that you right behind him?
Yeah, I'm saying she doesn't even know who you are. Don't take a picture with her.
Where was he at? Where's that picture taken out? I mean,
right
he
there
just
in front
got
of
done hugging me, and
so we were like in row 1.
Yeah, we were in the.
Oh, nice.
He
was right behind the rope, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I know exactly where you were.
Yep. That was an amazing. If you ever get the chance to go to see the Candlelight in person, do it. That's amazing.
It's powerful.
Watching it on stream, all these years I've watched it on stream, I've enjoyed watching it on stream. Being there in person and that full orchestra and choir right in front of you is just, there's nothing like it. I mean, to go from the horns to the transition over to the strings and then just all the voices, it's just.
And then some of the narrators are better than others, but it's all the same message every time. Yeah. Gary, I watched Gary Sinise last night. He was awesome.
Gary's was awesome last night. I was listening to that on the drive home.
I still think I like Neil Patrick Harris better, which he's there tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to probably go see him tomorrow. He's my favorite. And then Pat Sajak on Thursday. It's just like, it's a studded lineup. I mean,
it was very touching. It was, it's been a while since I've heard, the Hallelujah, chorus in person. And to be able to stand for that and to hear it performed at the level it was performed at was amazing.
They got I'm sure they have several, but they always have such an impressive soprano that sings with them every single night, and it's different each time, but still. But yeah, that song She Belts On, and they changed it this year. So I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah.
I was sitting there last night waiting for it to come up, and I was like, "Oh, maybe they took it out." Unfortunately, I didn't have a book. It used to be "Joy to the World" and the Hallelujah song "Rejoice" was all together, and it's not anymore. It's its own song, and it's longer, and I like it a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it a lot better too.
It was Dinah Murphy says it was absolutely amazing. It is. Ralph Macchio when they were performing and singing and everything, it's like he was just stunned by how amazing it was. He just kept looking around at all the different parts, like he was just taking it all in all the time.
He was, it's cool to see when they're all involved in it too.
It was just an amazing performance. It was. I don't know how much more price difference is. I don't think it was price difference any differently for the Candlelight Processional dining package than a normal dining plan like at Beer Garden. It might have been a little bit more.
It averages to be about $10 more than the actual package.
Totally worth it.
That's why I said it's totally worth it, because the lines, the dining package lines for like the last show would go all the way to France.
Yeah.
The standby lines, I don't even know how they put a single standby person in there. The standby lines went the other direction just as long.
It was, yeah.
I will say this, compared to last year, I liked how they handled the line better for the dining.
Yeah. Rob Law, who are you talking about?
It was way more organized.
If you're talking about Gary Sinise, he'll be 70 in March.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan made me cry. Ralph Macchio didn't make me cry.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
Jeff and I both got emotional during the thing, but Jeff had to leave for a minute.
I'm sure.
I had a moment.
Jeff had to leave for a minute. But listen, to be fair, Gary Sinise came out afterwards, and they can do their thing during the show if they want to have little quips. But at the end, it's their time to speak about whatever they want. And Gary talked a lot about what his foundation is all about, people who serve this country. And he made him turn the house lights on and let every veteran stand up in the audience. Then he went into his speech about veteran. It was emotional.
Yeah.
Well, that was like last year with John Stamos. I totally lost it, especially when we started talking about Bob Saget.
Yeah.
You
can see the sheet music.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Almost looks photoshopped.
And I haven't gone through to like color correct a lot of these, but we were sitting very front row.
Good night, Suzanne.
Good night, Suzanne.
Good night, Suzanne.
Oh, Ralph Macchio. Yeah, he's 63.
Yep.
Still doing his karate. And he's in the next Karate Kid movie they're making.
Oh.
So is Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was an amazing performance. That's just I would love to make that an annual thing. Whether or not there's a magical night of hope or anything around it, I would love to see the Candlelight Processional every year. Not to discount magical night of hope. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You did hear the bad news, didn't you?
My brother's already put the request in to make sure we get it at least once.
So
next year when we do our big family trip.
Steve had hoped. So that was Friday night. Saturday morning, we ended up over at Magic Kingdom with Jeff
and Tanner
and Tanner and a whole group and we rode some rides. We did not Splash Mountain. I'm sorry. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. First time ever on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And
it's my first time since the changeover from Tiana, but I rode it a Splash.
Yeah. I was
This one had never rode Splash.
To ride front car.
You asked for it?
I was asked, would you like to ride front car? And I was like, oh, heck yeah. And Angela was like, heck no.
Yeah.
No.
And so I asked my buddy down here, I was like, hey, let's ride front.
And what he said.
Do it if you do it.
That's what he said.
Oh no.
We got in the front car.
Oh, but tell them about who is a couple boats in front of us.
Tanner.
Yeah. I've already been told.
So
he wanted to hang around all the cool people.
He did.
We knew where the cool people were.
He probably like, oh my God, this guy in this hat is stalking me constantly.
We went through part of it and I thought, well, this isn't bad at all. We're not going to get too wet at all.
You poor thing.
And then we went down the first big drop.
Yeah, he learned very quickly why Angela was like, nope.
I got a
Was it warm out? Sorry, was it warm out?
No.
It wasn't cold.
No. It wasn't like really cold, but it wasn't exactly hot.
The water wasn't warm, I'll tell you that.
And the water was very cold.
My shirt looked like it had been tie-dyed, and my pants were completely soaked to the point where everywhere me and Jeff sat, we left butt prints.
Oh. Well, Jeff uses those opportunities to not have to even go to the bathroom then if he's already wet.
Chris, that he doesn't know.
I told him he wasn't allowed to do that because I was sitting in that water. So
that wasn't water.
It was like somebody poured a couple buckets of water into our car.
So the two short girls sat behind the
yeah,
two guys.
behind the guys for sure.
It just came over. I thought, oh, it's going to stop, and it just kept coming, and it was just constant.
It's like a tsunami.
It was.
The one thing I will wear a rain poncho on.
No,
not with me. You won't.
No,
I will, but you'll rip a hole in it as we're going down the hill.
Exactly, as he should. So that we did that. I don't even remember what all we did that day. I'll be honest. There was a lot. We did a lot that day.
I remember calling.
We did Haunted Mansion. We did Pirates. We did the Tiki Room.
Tiki Room.
We got an I Love You float.
You got a what?
We got an I Love You float.
Oh, I love that thing. So got a little pop rocks in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We saw the parade.
We ate at Columbia Harbor House. That was my first time ever eating at Columbia Harbor House.
Actually, pretty good, isn't it?
I love Columbia Harbor House.
We got some good chicken.
Oh, the hush puppies.
Joy, you ever eat at Columbia Harbor House?
Snickerdoodle had the lobster roll.
I think we ate there together, didn't we?
Maybe.
I chose the Joy menu item and went with the chicken tenders.
Oh, they're good there, though, man. The chicken tenders at Columbia Harbor House might be better than anywhere else on property.
I've actually never had them there because I've gotten other things like the lobster roll or the shrimp. So there you go.
You ate a lobster roll, Joy?
I did. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
And then
and we shared the gingerbread, the cake.
Yeah, we tried that. That was good. That was really good.
That was really good. And we actually shared the little gingerbread man that was on it.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's the way you're supposed to.
And that's what Angela told us. Ange, anyway. So headed out from there about 2:30, 3 o'clock to go get ready for Magical Night of Hope. Went over and did that. I don't know what I was expecting going to Magical Night of Hope, but what I saw was not what I expected, and it was awesome to see what I saw. You park in one area outside of the village, and then they have trolleys that take you through the village into the conference center, whatever, where we had the event. And to ride through and see the houses and all.
Did you guys get to go on the tour, the VIP tour?
No.
I think they were done by the time you got there. So what they do is it's a walking tour. They take you throughout the village, take you to the Star Room.
Yeah.
The Star Room's ridiculously special. I still have never been, but I've seen and heard all about it. They were going to take me, but I'm always working that, getting stuff set up. So when you come back again next time, you got to do that.
I'd like to do that. I found it amazing. So riding through the village, the houses that they have for these families, they have a sign out front that they put the family's name on, which I thought was a cool touch. But all of the houses, I expected it to just be normal houses. No, all of the houses are painted in like child's play colors.
Yep.
Some of them, even the roofs are painted like blue and different colors and stuff.
That's cool.
So there's actually sponsors for each house. I think there's 190 houses in the area, and each one has a different sponsor. And the sponsors come in and paint it and everything else and help with the kids.
I thought it was so cool that they were painted, because I could only imagine being a kid and coming in, if it was just a normal subdivision, it's blah blah. But to see these houses painted in like kid-friendly colors and stuff, I'm sure it's anyway. And they had them all lit up with all the Osborne lights and everything. And I got more. I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, we got into the Magical Night of Hope. Steve, y'all do an amazing job with that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I mean,
yeah,
it's the level of professionalism that y'all do with that, and how well you guys and the organization handle it is just amazing. And I was glad to be there and get to witness that. Great performances. Neil, Corey's singing. Corey's daughter singing. I swear,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was over there bawling.
I don't think there was a dry eye in the house when she sang.
I knew about it ahead of time. Obviously, Corey and I I go to his house. We build the program. She was singing for me out there and everything. I just knew if she could build up the nerves to stand in front of those people, I knew I wasn't going to be okay. So
I was expecting before when Corey was talking about her wanting to sing before they started singing. I was like, I don't know how she's going to do this, because I know my own little girl would have done chickened out and been running off the stage before.
I thought she would go out there, see the people, and turn around and go.
Yeah.
Or not want to do it. No, she was shaking too. She kept looking over at me and I could see her shaking.
And yet she sang so beautifully.
Yeah.
She did so good, so well composed. Lucy was just amazing. She got the first standing ovation of the night. Was
yeah.
And then the guitar shredding performance that
Connor
would make your face.
He said he was going to melt your face.
It was just.
You know how nervous that kid was? He was super nervous too.
I heard he was pretty nervous.
And I walked up to him during we were doing rehearsals, because we do rehearsals in the morning. And I was watching, I push all the buttons and everything. We sit there and Corey and I look at it and we go, okay, we think we should do this. We think we should do this.
Yeah.
And he was just standing there. I walked up on stage, stopped him, and I said, told Corey, I said, you need to move. Let Connor come right here when he's doing that song. And he came out a little bit. I said, no. See this light right here by the front of the stage? This is where you need to be. Turn towards Bob a little bit so I can have the camera on your guitar the whole time. And you're just going to blow these people away. Because that's my favorite Christmas song, is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Carol of the Bells. And
mine too. And that was to hear that perform live.
Yeah.
He was.
When I found out that's what he was going to do, because I'm privy to the set list and everything. When I knew he was going to do that, that's the thing I was looking forward to the most. That and Corey singing Eye to Eye.
That was good.
I knew he was getting ready to do that, and he made that so good. Of course the other ones that accompanied him sounded great too. But him on that guitar was game changing for our whole entire night. It was a big step up from last year.
Yeah,
an acoustic set with Corey and him. Adding the guitar was incredible.
He shredded that thing.
Yeah, he did.
Man, he was.
Oh, yeah.
That was.
Connor's locked in. He's coming back. So
the drummer was great.
So yeah, Kyle found Ron, who's the bassist, who gave us Connor, who's the guitarist. So they're all.
And I don't know if
it's funny how you had one, which then led to the other, which then led to the other.
We had first year we had Bob, Kyle, Neil, and Josh.
Yeah.
Then Kyle brought in Ron last year, and then Ron brought in Connor this year.
And I don't know if any of the three of them, the two guitarists and the drummer, had played together before, but that song, they were just in sync on that one.
Connor has played with Ron, and Ron has played with Kyle.
That was great. Bob and Nate did do great as well. I always love Nate's reading. Whatever book he reads, That's
he
always.
Purposefully does not read it ahead of time.
He doesn't.
It makes it so much more
It
fun.
was hilarious when he said, "I've never read this book before, but I've watched the movie."
Yeah.
Like,
And of course,
that's
the
why
other
most people
piano
do it.
player, yeah. And then, of course, the other piano player picks, the emotional song from Illuminations.
Yeah.
What piano?
Like, come on.
Highs. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So get this is another funny thing. I was begging Corey to sing that song for weeks, and then Highs sent us his video because we never know what Highs is going to do. And Highs sent us that video. There it was. And I was like, oh, I guess you're not singing that song now. But Highs did so good with that song.
Good.
So good.
I always love to watch the marching band.
The orchestra, yeah, they were fun.
Mm-hmm.
Great night. Seeing people, saying hello, getting to talk to people. That was the first time seeing some of them. And getting to hang out and say hello and that sort of thing. That was a great night.
Yeah.
Great event.
Corey and I are meeting in a couple of weeks to start the next one.
Sweet.
It's gonna be the 5th anniversary. We got some big ideas, big plans, and we're gonna start even earlier.
Do you have a recent total, Steve? I know Corey said
I know we were closing in on 70,000 last I heard. It's open until the 28th. The donation link is, so it's open another week and a half.
Still go.
We've gotten quite a bit since we closed the show.
Yep.
So
Corey said Sunday at the meetup that you're getting close to 70 then.
Yeah.
Tim
Rimple did pick up the painting like he said he would.
Yep.
He said it was going to be his Hades, and he got it.
Snickerdoodle got one of Steve's paintings as well.
You did?
I got Ursula.
Nice.
Jeff's real estate agent. So
Jeff's Bluey painting. Remember when Jeff drew that Bluey drawing right in that square down
nobody's going to bid on that,
Nobody's
Steve.
going to bid on this. So
Nobody's
Jeff, I want
bid
that
on
for
that.
Magical Night of Hope. $255 later.
Yep.
Somebody without
Bluey painting.
Nobody really. I don't think here knows who she is, but somebody's a proud owner of a Jeff original.
Yep.
A one of one, and I don't mean a one of one of that picture. I mean like a one of one ever. So he's got no other Bluey paintings out there.
Let's see.
We have a total Jeff original.
I won something on sound that I didn't know we were bidding on.
Oh, really?
Yes. We get it. We get it.
I don't know if you can say if you want to.
Oh, I don't know. Am I supposed to say?
Huh?
Am I supposed to say, or am I supposed to keep it a secret?
No, you can tell people what you want. I don't care. I know who won everything because I have the spreadsheet, but I don't know who wants to know what was won.
We got the dinner with the Corey and Steve.
Nice.
I when I pulled, because when it ends, I don't get it till the next day or so, and then when I get the list, the first thing I do is go and see who won the events, because I got to get notifications to people and things like that. And I saw Sanudo across it. I was like, oh man.
I didn't know he was bidding on it at all, so it was a surprise to me.
You guys just need to let us know when you want it and where you want to go. So
okay.
I want a few things. I'll show those during the merch hall as well. So we'll cover that. Great night. Ended up, we left there. The three of us, Angela, myself, and Angie, left there, and we stopped and had probably one of the most expensive meals of the entire weekend after Magical Night of Hope.
White Castle.
We went to Chateau des Windies.
Oh,
yes, and got drive-through and took it back to the resort.
This is we went up there by White Castle. We had Raising Cane's. It was right next door to White Castle.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we did that. Headed back and crashed. That was a long day. And then Sunday we got up. We went to Animal Kingdom and saw a few people, and
Just a few people.
Rode a safari with just a few people.
40 something was it?
We may have been enough to go into 2 ride vehicles. Safari trucks.
I have to
having
say,
major FOMO watching you guys ride that.
let me.
I slept till noon.
I want to say Snickerdoodle and myself and the Disney Baker were front row of the truck, and I thought, oh, this is great. I'll just take a big group picture of everybody in our truck. There was one problem with that. There was a certain person in the middle of the truck.
Linda, listen, Linda, listen.
And right here you see Linda with her head turned and trying to take a picture of the back half of the truck. Every stupid picture I took, Linda's got her head turned trying to take a picture of the back half of the truck. Thanks, Wendy.
Go over who's all there, Chris.
So you got, like I said, Baker, Angela, myself, Murph and Tammy, and
that's Steven and Christina.
Thank you.
So he's Gaston's expectorate in the chat.
You got Wendy and Tony. This
Will.
is Will, Regina's Will.
I knew Will.
Jersey Mike and Rhonda. Tim Rimple.
Stephen K.
Stephen K. Crystal K. Here's Regina.
Sarah P.
Yeah. Back here is Sarah P. There's Jerf. I think these are Angie's ears back here.
No, she was right in front of me.
Oh, was she?
Who's in the green shirt there?
That's Caruso next to me.
Yeah, Caruso and Regina Erie.
Yeah.
Who's in that? No, who's in the light green shirt?
That's Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Okay. And then that's Ray in the other corner, right?
Yeah.
Ray and Maggie.
Ray, and then Trevor Andre was next to Ray.
Who was? I don't.
And then I think other vehicle had like.
Well, I guess you could have just shown the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pino Pete and Anne Marie were in the other one. Debbie. Maybe both Debbies. Let me see. I've got a group.
No, Debbie Bernfeld was short. Debbie was in ours.
Oh, okay.
Where was she?
We need to call her Little Debbie.
I think Little Debbie was in ours.
Here is
yeah, little Debbie was in ours. Crystal was saying.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Here is our massive. Oh, why did I stop sharing? Let me go back here. Share again. This was our very first picture.
That's crazy.
This is everybody that went with us on the 2 tours. Yeah. The whole wild crew. So there you go. Lots of fun. After the safari ride, which we saw no Doiker.
Did you find Nicole's Doiker?
Yeah. We got to see the lions, the 2 lionesses and the lion.
Mm-hmm.
And the cheetahs were up walking around. Hippos were out in the sun. And I got some really good pictures of the hippos.
It's like they knew. It's like they knew Chris was coming.
They were out and in full glory. Here we go. I never knew hippos were
just
pink.
out sunning.
Those are sexy hippos.
Aren't they sexy?
They are.
Dang sexy.
Did you start singing at them?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah, we did start singing the hippo song at one point.
There was more of them just laid up out there.
I've never seen that many out of the water before.
Yeah, neither.
I hadn't either. I was actually kind of surprised by that because usually they're all in the water.
They heard we were coming. The hippo lovers are here.
They knew Chris was coming. That's what it was.
So after that, we walked around Gorilla Falls. The Meerkats had a special visitor with them.
The Meerkats did?
Yeah. They had a bunny.
Oh, were they trying to eat the bunny?
They were kind of chasing them around a little bit.
Stay still. You look good.
We went over and we rode Everest. My first time ever riding Everest.
You never been on Everest?
I've never been on Everest.
What'd you think? I'm guessing you giggled the whole time.
Oh no. I giggled the majority.
She giggled the whole time.
You didn't like it?
I loved it, but the whole time apparently I would just kept saying "oh shit" over and over and over again.
So I was cracking up at him.
So,
oh man, Everest is my third favorite on property. I love it.
Well, the funny thing is we get to the top. We get to the top of the thing where the track's broken, and it's like, oh, I look at him. I go, oh, what happened?
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful. How terrible! Oh no!
Oh no!
And then we start flying backwards.
Dude, so at that top where that split is, that's where I got evacuated.
Oh wow!
Down 17 stories through the middle of the mountain.
Tim Ripple heard me a little.
And then after you go backwards, then you get the big drop.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I would totally do that again.
I love that ride so much.
I might curse a lot again, but I would totally do that again.
I love that ride.
Then we left out from there and went over to Boardwalk for the meetup. Had a lot of nice people come over. I was. You can tell him later, Steve. I was very touched that Corey took time. He was at Epcot with family, and he took time to come over and say hey for a few minutes. I appreciated that. But it was just so good to see everybody. I don't know what I'm doing.
It was like a
live
big
streaming.
family reunion.
It did. I don't know what I'm doing live streaming mobile. That's my second time doing it. And I'm sure I was making some people dizzy with my gimbal motions, and I apologize. I don't know what I said half the time during that stream, but I hope whoever was watching it enjoyed it and felt like they were a part of it.
I felt like I was
just. I'm sorry.
I thought it was really good.
I felt like I was a part of it.
Well, thank you, Joy. I just enjoyed seeing everybody there hanging out. People that normally wouldn't get to talk to each other, getting to talk and share a little bit and just hang out and have some laughs and everything with each other was great. Getting probably the third best pair of shoes I've ever received.
Best pair I've ever received.
They're pretty awesome.
I told Snickerdoodle I have never gone on vacation and come home with more shoes than I went vacation with.
These are great.
They smell so good.
I still haven't shown mine to
What
the
do they
boy.
smell like?
You smell good.
I can't wait to show those to the boy child.
He hasn't seen them?
He hadn't seen them yet.
You're gonna have to keep an eye on them, make sure that they don't go missing.
Oh man.
Diana Murphy said the meetup was absolutely wonderful. It was like a family reunion. It kind of was, Diana.
Yep.
And people just kept showing up. And it was just like, oh, start the family reunion all over again.
Yeah, here's one of the better pictures of the event.
Oh yeah.
When the four of us had our little yellow shoes on.
Had our shoes on. Wow, I need to hit the tanning booth.
You got some white legs, Chris. You got some white legs
going on there. The meetup stream was great. I was finishing up decorating and had you on. You could tell how happy you were to see. I was very happy. It meant a lot. Just nice to see everybody and get to talk to a few minutes to everybody, because after Magical Night of Hope was done, they were trying to get us out as quickly as they could. So it was nice to kind of meet up and be able to spend a little time with everybody.
That's right. They're not a pair of shoes. They're a lifestyle.
That's true. Dave showed up. Yeah, Space Mountain Dave, or Dave's Disney Dreams showed up. Got to see Dave. After the meetup and hanging out a little while, we went over to Wendy brought cracked pretzels. Before I move forward, not only did she bring shoes, she brought cracked pretzels. So stinking good. God, those things.
Don't start eating them.
I'm not. It's still sealed. I won't.
You start eating them, can't stop.
I know.
Poor Jersey Mike today was having to eat his out of his yellow shoes because he couldn't find any bowls.
Poor Mike. Poor Mike.
I told him there were bowls there if he wanted them.
Hey, Linda. Welcome in.
Linda.
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 Listen, Linda.
Linda, listen, Linda. Listen.
That's all I kept thinking when I was looking at those pictures of the safari ride today. Listen,
Chris, I got to bounce. I'm sorry. I am exhausted.
You're all good, bud. No worries.
Love you, Jeff.
Thank you for coming in for a little while.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you for a great weekend too, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was so great hanging out.
I miss you guys.
I missed my Jeff Bro hug today.
I know. Like, what was it? 4 days in a row?
Yep.
And now nothing.
Now
like
nothing.
Hug an inch.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night, sir. See you. So after the meetup, we went over to Beach Club, saw the carousel gingerbread, got some snacks there. We tried the orange cranberry bundt cake. That was good. A couple bites I had of it. Good.
So good.
Went from there over to Steakhouse 71. First time ever eating there.
Thomas.
That was good. I really enjoyed it. I got the grilled chicken with mozzarella and prosciutto stuffed, and I think mac and cheese. Maybe, I don't remember what I got on the side. Snickerdoodle. What did Snickerdoodle have?
The filet
Filet.
with the olive gratin potatoes.
That's what it was. Yeah. Good.
It's so yummy.
I was so hungry at that point. I was only focused on what was on my plate. I have no idea what everybody else ate. Tim Rimple joined us. Of course, Angie was with us. Had about 12 glasses of wine there.
That's not true. She had 2. It was the margaritas on the boardwalk prior to that.
That was where she racked up. And then Steve wanted the burger. He couldn't get the burger. He wanted the steak frites. Couldn't get the steak frites because it was dinner menu.
I did tell him his water was terrible.
He did tell them the water was terrible. And then he ended up liking the water.
Here's why. I was there not too long ago and it was just awful. And then I had the water. He goes, try the water. Trust me. And I tried. I was like, oh, it's better. He goes, yeah, we fixed the filter. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that last week when I was here that there was a problem with the water? Because it was awful.
And then the check came.
And math became hard.
Nobody told us math would be involved in this dinner. And I'll just here's what I'm going to say. And if Steve wants to divulge more, he can. I got my change. I think Tim and Angie got their change card, whatever, back. He comes back and gives Steve. Tells Steve, here's you gave me too much. Here's your whatever back. And then like 2 minutes later comes back and says, oh, I was wrong. I need more money from you.
So I gave the cash back.
So I gave him cash back.
And then he goes, we can just handle this here. So he tried to cat out the change for me.
And the more they talked, this went on for like 20 minutes. The more they talked, the more confused I got. My dyslexia kicked in. I have no clue what happened during this whole conversation.
Here's what he did. So I had 2 gift cards that I thought I gave the right one. One exactly identical. One was 25, one was 50. I thought I gave him a $25 gift card and a $50 bill. Yeah. He brings it back and says, hey, this was enough to cover it. He was playing funny because he hid my 50 in the receipt. Like I gave him a $50 tip. I said, are you sure? I thought that was a $25 gift card. Oh yeah, you blah, 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 blah. So I got my money back. And then he comes back and goes, oh no, you're right. This is how much you owe me left on the bill. It's not how much is left on the card.
You still owe like $12.
$12.63. So I give him the 50 back. And he starts counting back out change to me. Okay, I can do this right here. We don't have to go back there. He gave me a first dollar and said, this is 13 because I paid him the 12 or whatever. Right. 13, 14, 15, 20, 25, 45. And he only had 4 ones. I said, hey, I'm not worried about the other 4 ones. It's fine. Put that towards your tip. So he gave me back, $33 out of my 50. So he's got $17. Then he proceeds to tell me, wait. That was the money on the card left. Let's figure this out. And I said, okay. He goes, I gave you $45. Give that back to me. And I'm like, you didn't give me $45. You only gave me, and I don't know how many times I went through this with him. And he was agreeing with me. And I finally looked at these guys. I said, guys, listen to me and tell me if I'm missing something. I did it again. And I think it clicked in his head. And he goes, oh, you're right. You just get, okay, you're right. $10 tip is what you gave me. But he gave me the $10 back. And I was like, no, you got a $17 tip now because you got the $5 I told you to keep plus the $12.63. I said, you know what? I don't want anything else back. You can have that. I'll just take what I got left.
It was
mind-boggling.
It was a thing.
This guy could not figure out the simple math.
It was just I was totally confused by the end of, because he like Steve said, he counted out from 13 to,
and that's where he forgot.
Which would have made sense.
He started at 13.
But then he wanted like $40 more back from Steve. I was like, you just took the card and you took 13 and now you want $40. I don't understand how you're getting this math. It makes no sense.
He was completely confused. What he should have done, if he really thought I owed him money, he should have taken it back there, changed it out, brought me the change. And he didn't know. I don't know what he did, but he was way off. He wound up coming ahead, on a, whatever it was, a $30 what was our bill? Like $35 bill. He got a $17 tip,
Yeah.
and he still thinks he was cheated. So
it was
Yep.
it was a mess. So we left there. We ran into VP and Marlene, got to see them for a few minutes.
Tim, you might not be wrong.
No. And then we headed over for the Christmas party.
I said goodbye to you guys.
You did. You said goodbye to us.
I think that's where this. I think that's what led to this.
There's a lot more stories here that I want to share, but I'm not going to share these until the third wheel is here.
Yeah.
Because she needs to be on screen for this. So I'm going to save some of those stories. I'm just going to jump straight into the Christmas party we went to and say, I enjoyed our time at the Christmas party, but I have two thoughts on the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of these are ever going to happen, but this is my two thoughts on the Christmas party. One, they either need to limit the number of tickets they sell for the Christmas party, or they need to lower the price of the Christmas party. Because there were way too many stinking people at that Christmas party. It felt like a normal full night at Magic Kingdom that night. There were people lined up in the entrance hub, the main hub, all down Main Street, and all through Frontierland, holding spots
for the 8:30 parade.
The 8:30 parade, like it was a normal full.
And this was like shortly after 7.
And Tron was still a 1 hour wait during the party.
Yes.
And it was insane. It was way too many people. Disney is not going to do either one of those two options. If people are still going to keep buying the tickets at the stupid price they're selling them, they're going to keep selling them. But for me personally, that many people is way too many people at a Christmas party, and it doesn't make it enjoyable as much. My second thought on the Christmas party is they need to add back the extra hour to it.
They do. Especially if they're going to keep selling them out the way they are.
At this price, they need to add that extra hour in.
Yeah, the entire event was sold out across all dates.
Yes.
They kept trying to they wanted me to go, and I kept telling them no. And then Angie was insistent that she could get me in, and I was like, "No, not gonna happen." And I'm never gonna pay that for that price for that party. I love the party. It's not worth it. It's not worth all the people. It's not worth all. It's way overpriced. It used to be less than half of what it is now.
I went when it was probably one of its earlier years, and I paid like $65 or something like that to go.
The last time I went, the price range it was $69 on the low end and $89 on the high end. So that was your price range between.
And they haven't really changed. I mean, and it's still like you still get cookies, you still get all this. You know.
It
so
was.
I went from $65 to over $200.
Yeah. It's. I know it's just 1 hour, and people will say, but that's only just 1 hour, and that's still. It's still expensive, but that 1 hour would made a lot of difference, I think, for us and things we could have done.
What time does it start? 7?
7 to midnight.
So that's like 20%. That's 20% more time.
Yeah.
Stephen K said his was busier than 2 years ago, but it wasn't terrible because it was a cold night.
When we went in 21, it wasn't bad at all. Like for the fireworks, we were able to get spaced out spaces up in the hub, and it was perfect. You got good spots for the parade, whichever parade you want to do. It was really good. This one was insane. Like it was
Like it was like almost an all night trying to find a spot for Happily Ever After
Happily Ever
for the
After.
fireworks.
Yeah. We have a friend,
Mm-hmm.
a long lost friend.
Can't see this friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Gonzo.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm driving.
Hola, Gonzo.
What up?
So that's my thoughts on the party.
But listen, it's worth it. Like when there's a lot of friends going, I think it's worth it because you
Yeah.
spend time with them. You know.
Yeah. So that's the other part
Yeah.
of it, Gonzo. When all of us went in 21 and it was a big group of us, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I still had a lot of fun with me and Angela and Angie. But there was just so many people. It was hard for us to get around. It was hard for us to find a spot for the parade. Fireworks, we were down close to there in front of Casey's. So there was a tree kind of in our way.
I was also less people-y.
Yeah. I've got cookies. I got bunches of
Yeah,
cookies.
somebody loaded up on cookies.
So, the girls wanted to go watch the stage show, and I was like, "That's fine. Y'all go watch the stage show. I'm going to get more cookies." I think I ended up with 28 cookies.
Wow.
How was the meetup? Was it good?
Very good.
Nice.
Very good. Yep.
Yeah, I saw a little bit today.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try a couple of these cookies.
Oh, and guess what cookie was actually finally made its appearance for the party?
Elusive snickerdoodle.
It's almost like they knew Chris was gonna be there.
That's how they don't frost those ones.
No.
Well, that one's new. That's the snickerdoodle one.
Yep.
Okay.
The snickerdoodle wasn't originally on the menu. It was supposed to be something different. Here's your snickerdoodle cookie. Oh, it smells so good. Oh man, that's good cookie.
Anyway, Chris, I just stopped by to say everybody happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Oh, brother.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming in, Gonzo.
Yeah, I'll be going out for a little bit, but I'll see you guys when I come back. All right.
All right,
Bye, Gonzo.
Stay in touch. Let us know.
Bye, Gonzo.
All right, love you guys. Take care.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye bye.
Brother. That's good cookie. That's soft. That's moist. It's a lot of flavor. That's good.
Apparently, they had a gingerbread cookie at that same station earlier, but they had already handed them all out.
This is the buttercream frosted gingerbread cookie that was at another place.
Sounds amazing.
Huh?
Sounds amazing.
I'm gonna try this one. So here's a funny story about this one. I wore my birthday button to the party because I thought, you know what, maybe that'll get me extra cookies.
It was not wrong.
I'm working the system here. So I rolled up to this lady that was handing these out, and she said, she handed me a cookie. She said, "Merry Christmas." She said, "Oh, and it's your birthday. Here's another cookie." And she said, "Oh, and your name's Chris, which is basically Christmas. So have another cookie, and we'll just say Merry Chris." And so about 30 minutes later, I go back to hit that same booth again because I'm on my cookie roundup mission. And I roll back up and I get the same girl again. And she's like, oh, Merry Chris, and hands me 3 cookies.
Mhm.
Have you had this one yet?
I have not.
Oh,
I haven't tried any of these yet.
This one's really good.
So we're gonna try this one. I think I ended up with I think I got 6 or 8 of these. Oh, that's good. That's a good cookie. Man, that's good. That would be really good with a cup of coffee. That's wonderful. Now it makes me want to find out where they get these cookies from and see if I can order cookies from this place. I'm also seeing the nutritional facts on this cookie, and boy, that's not good for me, but that's okay. Those are good. I can't wait to try
Man,
those.
I forget the name of I know the name of the company, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't.
The girl's
I can't
name,
grasp
like
it.
Cheryl's. Yeah, Cheryl's
Cheryl.
cookies.
That's it. Cheryl and Company. Oh, they've got a website, Cheryl's.com.
Yeah, they're really good.
Hopefully that's not like the Wicked website and it takes you to Cheryl'sBoudoir.com or something.
Christopher.
Yes.
I'm falling asleep sitting here.
Okay. We can end it.
No, well, you can keep doing your thing. You got merch and everything to show.
No, I don't have merch to show. I'm going to wait and do that another night. So, special announcement before we call it. Tomorrow night after D&T, we'll be live here showing some merch and ranting about some stuff.
Oh, did you say ranting about some stuff?
Maybe so. Yeah.
Oh.
So, you're going to look out for that.
Oh, I got you a thumbnail. Okay.
Yep. It's a brand of cookie they sell on QVC. I've bought them for Easter before. Says we know. In Vogue 79, welcome in. Good to see you. We're headed out. But hey. I hope everybody has a great night. Sorry for the ramblingness of all tonight, but with the way my day's been since I got back in town, it's been sort of like that for me. So hope everybody has a great night. Tomorrow you got Tina no Tina tomorrow.
No, Tina tomorrow, but Thursday and Friday I'll be doing AM antics and I'll be baking Christmas cookies and maybe cupcakes or bread. We'll see.
Awesome.
Maybe a cranberry orange.
I love your baking cookies, your baking streams.
Thank you.
And then you'll have Amy AJC Magic at 6. Zippy Doug at 7.
No Doug
Joy
tomorrow either.
No Doug tomorrow.
Joy.
No Joy tomorrow.
Nope.
Okay. You'll have this and that at 9 o'clock.
Sorry.
And then we'll be back here tomorrow evening, and hopefully I'll have an update on Dad. And yeah, we might try to get the other party in here to explain some of her antics and why we can't take Angie anywhere, which is our new motto.
Once again, Nick Young, I'm very sorry we can't take her anywhere.
Can't take her. Steve, thank you so much for a great weekend, brother.
I didn't do anything.
Always good to see my brother and hang out with you.
Of course. It was fun to hang out with you guys. I'm just glad I was able to make it happen.
Yep. Stacy found Cheryl's website. There you go. You can find that website.
Maybe on that website right now.
Appreciate you all. Thank you for the support, the prayers, cards, the PayPals, the super chats tonight. Tigger Jeff, Sean W, K Wilby, Katie Phillips, Diana Murphy, Jason Thibodeau, Kenneth H, and Mama Debbie Burnfeld. Thank you all so much. Yeah. We'll be back after DNT tomorrow night. And hope you have a good one. Take care. Love you all. And have a good night. Toodles, baloobles.